Fanboy Phoenix right here. Mag Reviews. Just wanted to do a quick video upload of our review of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I actually played this when it first came out on the 360. Phoenix just rented it. He actually still has it
on the
PS3.
Yep.
Pretty much as quality goes, no difference. So whatever console you decide to choose it for, you're not going to lose.
No.
Just to give you guys a little, tidbit information about how I liked it, I'll let Phoenix talk about it since he's still playing it. He's a lot farther than I was. I liked it. I like the racing missions better than I like the cop missions. I hate trying to chase down people. Phoenix will tell you otherwise, and I'll let him explain that. Beautiful cars. You have a leveling system to where you have experience that you earn depending on how fast you complete a race, depending on what place you come in the race, depending on how fast you take out all the cars using the cop cars, etc., etc., etc. You have online capabilities to where you can jump in and either be a cop and take down somebody, or you can be a racer and assist somebody. You have an online community to where if Phoenix and I own the game on the same console and I played a race and I beat his score by 3 seconds, it would automatically let him know if he was in the middle of a game and say, hey, wait a minute, Fanboy just kicked your ass. Would you like to try to beat the challenge? And then he can jump right in and attempt to beat that challenge. I like that. I like that community auto log system. It's really good. I hope they start looking at adding that in more games as far as time trials goes for any kind of game. As far as letting your friends know where you're at in a certain game. Like, it's really cool when you're on the main menu screen. It's kind of like a Facebook news feed. It'll actually say, Phoenix is leveled to 12. He is now known as this. Or, he is now a cop enforcer level 5. Or whatever.
It's a good challenge system.
And this is for all your friends. It's not just Phoenix. It could be my friend Roland. It could be my friend Lord Squirrel. It could be
anybody.
Anybody.
JD Shep. I mean, you name it.
It's cool. Go ahead and tell them about what you liked about it as far as the cop stuff goes.
Oh, I absolutely love the cop missions. There's several different types of races that you can do. You've got preview missions. Well, okay, let's start from the racer side. You've got preview missions, you've got time trials, you've got races, and then you have hot pursuit races where you're trying to outrun the cops and try to keep from being taken down. On the cop side, you have the ability to do hot pursuit races where you're trying to take down all the racers, usually up to 7, I believe. You've got one-on-one races, interceptor races, you've got preview races, and the one that I absolutely hated and dreaded the most were the fucking rapid responses. Those you have to avoid running into walls, and if you run into walls, you get a 2-point penalty. You get 3-point penalties for hitting traffic. It's a really fucking stupid system.
So you actually have to learn how to drive.
And I hate it, because I prefer to slam into shit and just take your ass out. I absolutely loved the fact that Criterion got their hands on this game model and that they got with DICE on this. Being a cop, being in the pursuits, being online, so I absolutely love chasing people down and ramming them off the fucking road.
I'll admit, that was a great thing, is to have Criterion, who's behind the Burnout series, come in and do the special slow down camera when you take the hell out of the car. Yeah, and it actually shows, just like in Burnout did, the detail. That was one thing I always loved about Burnout Revenge. Takedown.
It was perfect.
Yeah, I loved doing the missions where all you did was run into traffic.
Yep.
And you try to cause most points. And even on the Xbox, to this day, I think it has one of the best damage engines there are. As far as showing pieces of sharded glass and pieces of metal flying off your door and whatnot. So that was one thing I really liked about it too.
But yeah, along that same lines. One thing that was really fun when you play online, if you rent the game through GameFly or some other service like that, there's a huge disadvantage because EA has got their hands on this, which means that you have to have the online pass and the online redemption code to be able to play online and actually unlock trophies or achievements, which was a fucking pissant move. EA, stop that shit. We like to fucking run our games.
You know
we want our fucking trophies and achievements, so fuck you.
You know they won't. That's the thing about EA. They want to put that license on, which, you know what, I really can't blame them.
But it affects the used gamer market. It's fucking...
Yeah, but I think as long as you get that gameplay experience in the single player, if you like the single player, you're going to enjoy the multiplayer and you'll want to buy it. And then you'll get your code. Now, if you don't
but
and you
let's
want
say
to
you pick up the game for $15 used at GameStop, then you got to pay another $15 over at EA to play the damn game.
It's still cheaper than the $60 price tag.
But
so you gotta weigh your odds. Are you a true fan, or do you just want to rent the game and then send it back like I did? Because I would, I wouldn't have taken part in any of the online races, even though I heard they were fun. I didn't. I know you did. Tell us a little bit about it.
One of the best parts about playing the online races, let's say that you're doing an interceptor race where it's one-on-one. You've got one player playing as the cop, one player playing as the racer. I absolutely loved playing in that mode because as a racer, you could drive and drive and drive, turn your jammer on as soon as it was available, stop, immediately turn around in the race, and the cop's still going the other fucking direction because the kid's not paying attention to what the hell just happened. And he doesn't check his radar. So he goes, and you cool down. You beat the mission because some dumbass kid decides to keep fucking driving down the road.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That was great. And then if you had the rookie kids that didn't know what was going on, you could drive up on them as the cop. You could drop down helicopter spike strips, EMPs, and roadblocks, and just roll them off the road.
That's awesome.
So you could just take them down. It was great.
Well, see, that's what I like about GameFly, though. And you have to think about this, Phoenix. If you ever decide you want to buy the game at a discounted price,
GameFly, that's different because you're going to get the game as if it's new.
So
but if you're a GameStop purchaser,
you know what? You pick and choose. You pick and choose.
I can kind of understand that. At any rate,
when was the last time you went to GameStop to buy a used game?
It's been a while. I think I picked up Wii's Mario Brothers.
Which means, where do you buy your games?
I'm a GameFly man.
There you go.
But GameStop's still good. I like their stuff. I got shit that I got to trade into.
I only go to GameStop to buy new, or if I just got some games to get rid of,
or
then I'll trade it in towards new games.
The midnight releases. That's the ones that were there for.
Yeah, they're fun. So, anyways, what would you give this out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd give this probably a 7 or an 8. I really thought it was that good.
I thought you'd hit a 9.
It's close to a 9, but the EA aspect throws it off for the online capability.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it an 8.
If it wasn't for that, it would be a 9.
You got to calm down about that.
Whatever.
I give it an 8. I'm not a racer fan. I like Gran Turismo 5 also, but I'm just, I'm in it for the fun. You throw in a Destruction Derby track, I'm all over it. So that's why I can't wait for Twisted Metal. So we'll, hopefully we review that in the coming months whenever it decides to release.
Yep.
So anyways, that's our review of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. You got a close to an 8 here, got an 8 here.
Yep.
So check it out. If you're a racing fan, you'll enjoy it. It's arcade style.
If you get your hands on it, buy it. Either way.
Yeah, don't rent it.
Even if you don't have the ability to buy, even if you don't want to buy the damn EA pass.
There you go.
All right.
All right, it's Fanboy.
Fanboy. We're out.